We'll go Happy Earth Day, everybody. Happy Earth Day. So we can dedicate our practice to that union and that yoking of the body, mind, and spirit, and honoring Mother Earth. And remembering, if we can recollect, some of the more subtle things that we can do as individuals to kind of participate in the grand scheme. And easy, let's just sit. You can sit cross-legged, is fine. It's gonna be easy. Breathe up and breathe down. Inhale up and down. Just easy up. In through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose, but breathe in, drawing and relaxing the back of the nostrils. Using the armpits to give you a strong exhale, like a large bird flying. As if you were having to fly in this wind. 62 miles an hour we had. That's enough to really launch you out of the space. 2 more. Breathe in. 1 more. Inhale, arms overhead. Humbly slide down the heart line. Let's pause at the breastplate and dedicate this breath to our bodies, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. To remind ourselves to be grateful that we have enough oomph to dedicate ourselves to our well-being, to show up for class, whether it's in your own home or whether you take the entire journey. We're back in the studio for the second. It requires a lot of dedication, so make sure you honor yourself. That's easy. Take the arms again out, up and overhead. We're going to spend a few minutes just getting fired up so we can participate with volcanoes and wind and earth. Fold fingertips onto the pads and open up your palms so that they are open. Really have to, kind of look at your thing. Your thumbs are up like antennas. You're going to exhale, snapping your belly button against your backbone strongly so that you empty the stale and stagnant air. It'll be X, 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 X. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are long, exhaling the breath out. Gingy, you can just get your arms up. They'll get tired after a while. You can put them even here if you wish, but get your arms up. They might as well try for strength. And then when they start to tremble and burn, you can relax the arms, but set your thumbs up like antennas. Open your palms for that giving and receiving, and practice each belly button. Each exhale is like somebody punched you in the belly, which probably hasn't happened in a long time. So just work yourself down. You can go here, Gary, with your hands on your shoulders. Breathing easy. Or sit like this, Gary. Or rest on your bolster. We're going to stay about 30 more seconds. Easy. Arms are over. Yeah. Try and rest on your. Okay. Okay. Or you rest on the bolster. Good. Breathing. 30 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Breathing. Now double time for those of you that are still there. Double time it. Water's outside. Inhale, arms up and overhead, thumbs together, look up. Inhale some extra oxygen, breathe it in. Breathe it in. Now contract the genitals, stretch the side body, and swallow. Allow yourself to absorb. Inhale a little bit up. A little bit more. Hold the breath, swallow, stretch, contract, absorb. Too much breathing. Inhale a little bit. Don't give up now, Brenda. Come on. Don't you fall into Gary's sack right here. Inhale a little more. Hold your breath, contract, stretch, and swallow, absorb. All right, now easy exhale. Slide your hands down your heart line, pausing at your breastplate. Easy, letting the hands rest on your thighs, palms up or palms down, whichever's comfortable. Sit softly and gaze and make friends with your heart. Make friends with your breath. Practice that simple art of witnessing. Relax the shoulders, Dana. Easy. Let the ribs expand out underneath the arms. Smooth your brow. Travel through the body and notice if you're easy and tickled or trembly at the crown of your head. Unfurrowed brow, the coolness of the moon, that smoothness of the brow. Opening up your intuition so that when the body speaks to you, you have the ability to witness, to observe, to file that information, utilize that information. Everybody is so different that you notice what accentuated breath does. It may creep into the cells of your bones. Accentuated breath may creep into the surface of your skin. It may move into your brain and into your heart, into your gut. That breath of life. Stretch the arms out, up and overhead. Let your gaze follow your fingertips. And then exhale off to your right side. Let your right hand come around near your tailbone, your left hand go on your knee, and just spin your upper torso, staying stationary in your pelvic bowl. Breathing in and breathing out, letting the stomach massage the organs, letting the unattached ribs massage the organs. On the exhale, you anchor the body, let the arms float out, up and overhead. Inhale. And exhale and spin to the other direction. Let the left hand go near the tailbone, right hand on the knee, rolling the shoulders, lifting the chest. You can open your gaze and let your eyeballs slide into the edge of the sockets. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. Exhaling, letting the arms float around, up and overhead again. Slide on down your heart line. Let the arms spin forward like you were swimming the breaststroke. Come around behind you, twine your fingers, roll your shoulders down, reach through your knuckles, lift your chest and chin and try and squeeze your elbows together. That's good. That's it. That's good. Breathe in, breathe out, lifting the chest. Don't let the head just collapse and squish the neck, but yearning to kiss that sweetness. Loosening the jaw. And then easy, release the arms, let you reach out again once more. Float the arms easy, feeling the rotation in the shoulder girdle up and overhead. Slide on down the heart line. Let's stretch the arms forward, open out to a T. Take the left arm across the body. The right hand goes down to the mat and then comes up and grabs the wrist. Sit tall, keep the shoulders forward and stretch that left arm. Good job. Breathing in and breathing out. You can turn your head side to side, your ears in any direction. Keeping that left elbow straight if you can, pulling that arm, but try and keep the right shoulder in line with the left shoulder. Good job. Breathing in and breathing out. You feel it? You can feel it right across the area of complaining. That's this area. And then easy, open up, squeeze the elbows, lift your heart up, and exhale, come back into the center. The right arm comes across the body, the left hand drops to the mat, grabs the wrist, roll the shoulders, pull that straight right arm towards your body, keep the left shoulder fighting to stay in parallel, drop that right shoulder, Suze. That's better. And then try and straighten the elbow. You might have to release it a little bit from your body. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Don't forget the exhale in your gut. Moving the head, seeing what happens. Sometimes you get the blissful adjustment just by moving the energy through your neck. Remember your skinny little neck. It's a very busy transfer station between the brain and the body. And then easy, release the arms. Again, stretch the arms back behind you. Lift your chest up. Open your mouth. Lift the arms up and overhead and humbly slide down the heart line. Again, let's dedicate this breath. Even though your legs may be asleep, let's dedicate this breath to your sweet, most radiant, kind and compassionate self. Dedicate the breath and your practice to that yoking, that yearning for conscious contact. Dedicate the breath to your well-being, to your yoking with the earth, with the heavens, to your creativity, your curiosity, to that warm pulse that heats up between your palms. And as you stretch the arms up, inhale, lift your head up, and exhale, let's fall off and roll off the legs. If you're on your legs, you can keep your legs like that. We'll swing our legs around and stretch them out. Bounce the knees. Squeeze your toes. David, you can stay in your chair. Good. Bounce the knees, squeeze the toes. Make sure there's some action in the ends of your legs. Sit up nice tall on your sit bone, arms up and overhead. Let's bow down and just go, oh, goodness me, oh my. Now bounce your knees, rock a little bit side to side. Make yourself kind of adjusting like feather pillows, not like really strong foam pillows, but feather pillows. So you make yourself have those little crevices and those little areas where your body can nestle in. The hands are going to come offside the shins, elbows straighten, fingertips, toes to the nose, little toes towards the earlobes. Just lifting the chest, pulling the toes in, stretching the back of the calves, kind of clawing into your mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Oh, nice feet, Gingy. I can see one of them. Open the top of the toes and activate that inner meridian, that midline. So open the top of the feet that's pointed. That's good, ballerina boy. And pull your chest out over the top of your thighs. Little sturdy feet. Kind of activate that midline so you remember that the ankle bones come together, the calves squeeze, knees squeeze, the chest is up, out, and over the thighs. And then let's push the heels again. Little toe is going to angle towards your earlobe so that you try and push the ankles together. Good job. Or pull the ankles together. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. You have your disco ball going today, Dana. And back in the dining room. Or maybe it's the fan. That's what it is. And then open the top of it's going like this. Open the top of the feet one more time. Activate that midline. Scoop in your bikini bottom so that you really can reach up, out, and over. Legs are like mermaid or merman legs. And then push the feet, hands offside, visualize your tailbone, stack your vertebra. Inhale, lift your chest, sweep the arms up and overhead. You can bend the knees, a little micro bend as you bow down and empty the lungs. Let's undulate, stack the vertebra, sweep the arms overhead, full breath. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow down. This is the blow out the birthday candles. This is breathe in the smell of the fresh, I don't know, my gardenias are growing and the jasmine is growing right now. Up and exhale down. Good. 3 more. Inhale, 1 for the body. Exhale. Inhale, smell the sweet flowers of spring. Exhale, empty. Once more, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, breathe up, hold it up. Hands by the side, open up the feet, jump up into picnic table, roll the shoulders, feet are strong, and shake out your moneymaker. Good. Loosen it up, roll the shoulders, strong hands, right leg comes in and moves around. And lowers down, keep your rump up. Breathing, baby. Roll the foot and lower down, strong. Inhale, head up, buns down. Take something behind your bum and rock back so you have that little berm there to protect you, to keep you from getting the free massage. Tuck the thighs right to the rib cage. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, and you can prance a little bit. Good. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Good. And then hold both legs up. Come in front of your blanket, or use your bolster. Stick the bolster right behind your bum. Good. Shoulders are down, wing bones are together. Face is kind of happy. Kind of happy. You can just sit like this. If you're into thrill seeking, you hold the thighs and stretch the legs and look over the toes. You can just keep them in at your chest right there, Gary. Good. Look at your toes though, because the head's heavy, remember? That's good. And you don't have to hold on for such dear life, Brenda. Relax your hands, arms by your side, palms up, breathe on 1, breathe on 2, breathe on 3, touch your toes, down you go, up, out, and over. Just stay with the knees bent. Oh my God, he says, roll back in, pull the knees in. So you can just prance. With well, then you can just sit still like this. Try and pull the stomach in, pull the wing bones together, strengthen and lengthen the spine, open up your neck. If you feel like thrill seeking, you stretch the legs even longer, open up the toes. You should watch your toes though, Gare. Watch your toes, that way the head. Breathing in, breathing out, squeezing, arms by the side, breathe on 1. No. Breathe on 2. No, just hold your legs. Breathe on 3 and touch 1 and 2 and 3. Up, out, and over. Exhale down. Good. David, are you on the floor or are you in your chair? Are you in your chair? Oh, there you go. Okay, good. He's in his chair. Easy. Bend over, rock a little bit side to side. Walk your hands back on in. So maybe we do a little plank today. Not now, but so that we maintain, because we haven't been getting very strong. We've been getting wind blown and disconnected electronically. So feet are wide. We seem to have a good connection today. Hooray. And just rock your knees side to side. Oh, gosh. Feels really good. Make sure the feet are wide. You can go all the way down, Gingy, with both knees and kind of lift your chest and add a little sass. You're from New York? Good Lord. I know you know how to do it. No matter what part of New York, you're now in California and you got New York sass. Side to side. Good, let's end up on the left side. Bring your hands a little closer to you and pulse that thigh, that hip up so that this right thigh flattens. That insertion, that psoas, that joining into your groin, you really give yourself some space. It's opposite from sitting at the computer, opposite from driving a car or sitting in a plane. And then lift yourself up, squeeze your shoulders, lift your chest, opening up that thigh. Then drop down and take the right arm and turn it away from your, take the left arm, sorry, turn it away from your body and take the right arm and spin across and look over your left shoulder. Really, like you were pointing at something that you really forgot back there. Keep the legs nice and wide and then slide that right leg out. Just stay comfy, Gingy. That's the most important part. Yeah. Just be easy. Oh, look at that. She's so limber. Turn over, nice and great. Now easy. You're going to inhale and lift your hips and your knee and lift your right arm up to the sky and stretch that body. Really reach to the foot, reach to the fingers. That's good. Breathing. Oh, good job. And easy. Down you come. Grab the leg. Breathe it in. Bring it in. Go like, yay, team. Open the feet up. Hands back. We get to go on the other side. You know, it's something about creating space with what we've got, allowing the body to decompress so the mind can relax. So giving the body this massage, this inward massage from strong, buoyant breathing, massaging from the outside, letting the muscles be massaged by the angle of the bones. We come off to the right side. Bring your hands closer to you and pulse this left bottom up. So you really, that's good. Good. And then we easy are going to come a little closer. That right hand is going to turn away from the body. That left hand is going to spin around. You're going to look wide-eyed over your right shoulder. Oh, really stretching the body, letting that left leg slide back. Reaching, eyes are wide open. You're looking at your guides and your gods. The pupils have slid into the edge of the sockets. And now with a little oomph, lift your bum up off the ground. That's good. Breathing, lifting, looking, strengthening. Breathe. Breathe, boo-boo. And then down you come, and it's an easy ta-da. So awkward to do that. Now we're going to work with the legs open today. Oh my God, I have surfboard aching. Sit on something, whether it's the pillow or the bolster. Yeah. Good. Ay, ay, ay. So rub the inside thighs, the rebar. Oh, Brenda's gone now. So the tactile touch, release any of that. Funny, that's why they always, after your vaccine, they're supposed to pat you. Get a little shot, pat, tactile. Easy, hands come behind you, elbows are squeezed in. Pull your heels in, stretch the legs out, and open the top of the feet. See if you can lift yourself up. Oh, very good. Plop back down, slide the heels in, and then open the legs out and scoot forward a little bit as you point your toes. Now the toes go to the sky. Get up onto your sit bones. Good, stay on your thing, but you can pull your rump back a little bit. Yeah. So that you think about that elongated spine. David, you all right? Arms up and overhead. There you go. Now you have to let go, though. Don't fall down. Arms up and overhead. Exhale, drop the shoulders, toes to the sky. Inhale, lift up, spin to the right side and bow over that right leg. Now you're going to take your left hand maybe out to the outside of that right leg so you can use it kind of like a lever. Oh, hi, Pooch. Got another yoga dog. Dogs everywhere. Not people dogs, dogs. And then easy, take this right hand, take the four fingers on the outside of the shin, thumb on the inside, push that leg down, reach this left arm out, let your gaze follow the left fingers and open your chest like you have a huge wingspan. Lift your chest, lift your chin, push the heels so that if someone came along like you were on Broadway, they'd pick you up and you'd be just like this, breathing. You've seen them before. The Olympics are coming, by the way. July 23rd. Now, easy, drop your right arm inside, your elbow inside your thigh. You can kind of jab it and stretch that left arm over your ear. And then bring that left arm up and wrap it around your back. Pay attention to the rotation of your shoulder, that ball and socket joint. Lift your chin, babe. Good. And then release that arm. Let it go back out over your ear, palm to the sky, pointing towards your right toes. Your toes are pointing towards your fingers. You're kind of looking underneath your armpit. You're breathing, that weird name, armpit. Oh, that's your foot. I thought it was rusty. And then easy, anchor yourself. Breathe into your left rib cage. Inhale and lift up. And exhale, float down to your thighs. Close your eyes. Sit on both sit bones. Let the tip of your tongue go behind your upper teeth. Eyes are closed. Stack your spine. Put your head on top of your neck. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your breath is free, soft, relaxed, dedicated to bombarding the body with oxygen, mobilizing the prana, participating in your well-being. That's your focus. Buoyant breath. Driving that awareness, that consciousness up towards the pineal gland, the center of the brain. Arms going to reach out, up and overhead. Let your chest lift. Press down on the back of your legs. Look up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Spin towards the left leg and fold over the left leg somehow. One side will always be more comforting or more challenging than the other. Good job. So you can take the right hand on the outside of the straight left leg and give yourself a little torque. Good. You can slide that left arm back a little bit if you want, Gary. Yeah. There you are. Perfect. And kind of look over towards the stereo. That way. Yeah, good. Breathing. Good job. Remember, it's your body. Where's the crimp in the breath? Where does the breath get stuck? And then easy. You're going to take that, slide yourself up. You're going to take the left hand, put the four fingers in the thumb on the inside of the shin bone right in that little saddle of your palm, and the four fingers on the outside. Press down on that leg so the shoulder leaves your ear and reach through the right fingertips. Let your gaze follow your fingertips, spread wide across your chest, looking, breathing, opening, extending. Beautiful. Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Lifting the chest, gaze. Nice. Good job, Suze. Breathing in, breathing out. And now easy, you're going to take that left elbow, drop it inside your thigh so you can keep spinning the upper ribs. You're going to take that right arm over your ear, kind of pointing towards your toes. We'll come back and catch up with you, Brenda. Good. Are you breathing here? Good. David, you breathing? And then easy. Watch that right hand as it lifts up. Rotate that shoulder, come around your lower back. Extend your neck, looking, pushing, opening. Good job. Breathing in, breathing out. Let your exhale be as focused as your inhale. Inhale is life-giving. Exhale is stress relieving. And then release that arm softly. Stretch it over your ears or ear. And easy. Press down on the legs. Float up. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come back around behind you and wrap and grab each elbow. Roll the shoulders. Toes are to the sky. Look over each shoulder. Look up at the sky. Look down at your chest. Bring your head nice and forward. Easy. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, just stretch forward. You don't have to go all the way down. Just stretch. Feel the angle of the body. Keep the shoulders squeezing together, the toes to the sky. Good job. Inhale, float back up. Float is the operative word. Release the arms easy. And then cross the other arm on top. Now, I don't know if you can remember, but roll the shoulders. Easy, lift the chest. Pull and squeeze the wing bones together. That gives you a broader lung expansion through your heart. Inhale. Exhale softly. Angle out there forward. Good job. Breathing. Breathe into the back of your spine. Inhale, float up. Back of your head. Inhale. Softly, carefully release. Arms out, up and overhead. Slide down your heart line with gratitude. Pause at your breastplate. It's exciting, the tingling. Hands out on the thighs anywhere they can. Don't worry about your legs. They will survive being open this long. Hold on to the shins. Gonna take the right shoulder down to the ground. And just pulse, turning the left shoulder, rolling that ball and socket joint right in line with your center line. Take the right shoulder down into the center, roll. Down, other side. Let the breath guide you. Exhale, surrender to the earth. Once more each side. Let the weight of your body and the exhale release you down. Let gravity be your friend. Good job. Roll that shoulder. Good job. And then easy, let's one time just go right down into the center. Crown of the head would like to go down to the ground. Hold on to your shins. Pull yourself down you go. You can let your hands go out to your feet. Let your head drop under the center of the ground. How you doing, David? Good. Breathing in, breathing out. And then easy, slide your hands back on your thighs. Grab that leg and pull it in. Grab that leg and pull it in. Walk all the way in. Give yourself a hug. Drop your eyes onto your kneecaps. Stretch your legs out. And just for interest's sake, just for your mind, because that's part of the whole dance, see if you're not a little more limber, a little more relaxed, a little more supple, a little more forgiving, a little more stretchy. Good job. Just a simple forward bend. What kind of look was that, peoples? Wakeboarder. And then walk your hands back on in. Good job. Let's swing the legs around and go into child's pose for a moment. I think on Earth Day, it's important that we kind of surrender for a moment in our own special way towards the earth. You be careful. You might want to lean on your bolster, Gary. Okay. Otherwise, you can put the bolster right here. So let your big toes touch and your knees be wide apart. And just kind of crawl your hands out until you can bow down and lay your forehead on the earth. Stretch your arms. Take a nice deep breath and just sigh as you exhale. Find yourself in that position, that go-to, that default position where the head is below the heart. The valves in the heart relax, the spine relaxes, that energy from the base of your spine flows upwards towards the center of your brain. Your cerebral spinal fluid, your chi, your kundalini, your life force. And we bow down and we honor the earth and we thank the earth for supporting us. We do all those hippie kind of things that are really very real. Your prayer exists in every culture, in every religion, in every sacred dance. That taking your inner voice and heart out of yourself and thanking and finding gratitude. So we honor the earth today, troubled as it may be. We honor it with our love and our thanks. We're grateful for the support, grateful for the steadfastness. So easy. You're going to dig your fingertips into the earth and lift up your palms, your wrists, and your elbows, and kind of shimmy your bosoms and your shoulders. Loosen everything up. And then easy, flatten down your hands and inhale up onto all fours. So we find ourselves in a easy tabletop position. Remember always that you can tuck some things under your knees if you need to. You want to look at what's supporting you again. So palms are engaged, the fingertips, the fingernails are part of your support system. Your elbows can wiggle and then you squeeze and hug towards each other so you engage the strength of your upper torso. And then go ahead and give yourself a little cat and cow. That articulation of your tailbone, flip your tailbone up and exhale and round down. Flip the tailbone up and exhale and round. Open and close. Oh, really feel yourself rounding the back side of your heart, pressing that towards the heavens. Let that tailbone and that lower back articulate. And then wag your tail. Shake out your head. Free flow. Get rid of as much tension as we can. And let's just softly raise ourselves up into a nice engaged tabletop position. Elbows are straight forward. You're going to raise up your right leg to at hip level, push through the heel, and then pull that right leg offside your hip. Good. And you can look out there and get the outside little toe line on the ground. And then raise up and open that right arm so you look up towards the sky and look at what happens to your left shoulder. Don't let it roll in. Roll that shoulder away from your lower ear. And then lower that right hand down, place it where you want it. Lift your right leg up and scoot around back to the back. And then raise the left arm so that we can work the brain. So you have that left arm stretched by your ear and that right leg reaching back from the hip, breathing. And if you're thrill seeking today, you can roll back and grab that ankle. Oh my God, he's gone wild. He's going overboard. Thigh high, face happy, kick that foot into the hand. And then release, nail that position in space, and then lower down. Inhale and exhale. Cat and cow. Articulate. Release. Wag the tail. And make sure that, we all have such peculiar, I've changed my wording from weird to peculiar. We all have such peculiar elbow creases. Some of us are hyperextended, some of us are locked up. So wiggle your elbow creases, get yourself planted on the earth, roll the shoulders away, press on the fingertips, your forefinger and your thumb, and squeeze those elbows towards each other, the creases, so that you activate your upper bosom. Left leg goes back. Watch your creases, baby. Raise the left leg off the hip. Stay strong in the upper body. Breathing in and breathing out. That's good. And then pull that left leg forward so you can see your pedicure. Drop the foot and roll the little toe, that outer blade line of your foot, off your hip, breathing. And then easy, unfold the torso. Let your gaze follow your left fingers. Good job. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Keep the oxygen in the body. And then lower that left hand down, place it where you want it. Roll the shoulder, lift the leg, pull it back off the back side of your hip. Raise the right arm. Breathing in, using the forefinger and the thumb, the fingertips. Thrill seek if you wish. Raise that thigh, kick that foot. Good job. Keep breathing. Stay steady. If you tremble, remember that's just a good indication of the release of some clogged up nerve endings. And then release and lower down. Inhale and open and close. Wag your tail, open your knees, settle back down onto your heels. Cross your arms and lower your forehead to your forearms. Take the opportunity of stillness to notice how you manifest changes in your body. That conscious observation, that witnessing how the breath changes, how the heat builds. Where does the breath creep around into the back lungs and expand the rib cage of your spine? That wasn't very good English, but I think you get the idea. Let your tailbone settle back towards your heels if you can. That's good. Good, just relax. And then stretch your arms out, lift the palms and the wrists and the forearms and shimmy and shake. Lay your hands down with purpose. Hinge your body back up so the shoulders are over your wrists. Bring the knees into parallel. Curl your toes under. Sit back on your heels and stretch out your feet. So sit on your heels, your toes are curled under, and you're pressing on the heels of your hands as well. Drop the shoulders, activate the elbow creases. Look at your forefinger and your thumb and say, keep my shoulder away from my earlobe. And you're going to take a little crouch. You're going to inhale and exhale up about 12 inches into a little crouch. We're going to hinge into downward facing dog. Heels are high, buns are high. Get your shoulders organized and pedal your heels. Pulse your chest towards your thighs. Let your breath move with you. Stretch out your calves and your Achilles. And then both heels very high. Elbows are strong. Push your bottom to the sky. That ought to be the name of a song. And then easy hinge into plank pose. Just hinge your bosoms over your thumbs. Good, and breathing. Supporting your own weight, breathing strong. Kicking those heels back behind you, squeezing the elbow creases. The belly button is smashed to the backbone, supporting all those muscles, keeping those organs inside of the container. Your core, drop down to forearms, and easy. If you need a release, you can lift your buns up and then come back into straight low plank, as it were. Breathing. Stay for 15 seconds. Build up some heat. Go ahead. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then easy, knees down, chest down. Let your legs flop open. Cross your arms underneath your forehead and turn your head to the side. Let your heels be out and your toes in. Good job. Just relax that lower back. And then easy, change your arms and turn your head the other side. And feel what it's like to surrender to the earth, surrender to the mother, to the support of the earth. Feel how your ribs and your belly press against the earth and how the extra breath expands in the back of your lungs. This surrender, this position to witness. This is how grace moves through us, is to trust and to surrender. And easy, let's come back in. So as you pull your elbows in and go into Sphinx, your ankle bones come together and your inner knees come together, and you slide your chest forward. Sorry. Slide your chest forward. Good, breathing. Sphinx, that proud, radiating heart. Remember, the Sphinx used to have a beard too, but it broke off. Shoulders are down. Stretch your chest away from your pubic bone, really opening up your belly and your gut, letting that breath be exaggerated. Look over your shoulder, see if you can see your heel. Look over the other shoulder, see if you can see your heel. And then draw your elbows back, really stretch your stomach, look up, breathing. And then slowly roll down, hands underneath your chest, hinge back, cross your ankles. We'll go ahead and roll down onto your backs. Good. So you tuck your knees into your chest, roll down onto your backs, tuck your knees in, and each hand on your kneecap, and you can spin those knees and the thigh bone into the hip socket. So each kneecap fits in your palm. You just rotate those thigh bones in the hip socket, lubricate, range of motion, which one has the glitch. Reverse the circle, just play around with it so you feel the release. And then easy, hug both knees into your chest and drop your feet down onto the ground. Open your feet wide, let your knees rest against each other, and stretch your arms way long up and overhead. So you really want to feel the exaggerated exhale. You can go into happy cactus if that gives you a better association with the upper back and your shoulders. But really close your ribs and exhale, emptying the lungs, pressing the lower back to the ground. 3 more breaths. Exaggerating. Big breath, rocking pelvis. Exhale, compact, contract, empty. Once more. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around, and again, rock a little bit side to side. Drop your feet on the ground, take the right foot over the left thigh, the right toes facing the sky. And your head can be either flat on the mat, the back of your skull connected to the earth, or you can rest softly on a pillow, or you can put the pillow underneath your neck. Inhale your arms straight up and overhead. Again, noticing the rotation of the shoulders, which one has which problem or glitch or complaint, issue, I suppose it's called. And then on your exhale, we're going to just thread the needle. So you flatten the belly, you gaze at your fingertips as you reach forward, and the right hand goes through the triangle, the left hand grabs the thigh, and tuck it into your chest and release your head down. Try to push through both heels so that you keep that protection on your outer knee. You can rock a little bit side to side. And then stretch that leg up to the sky. And then easy, if you're in the mood, you can take both hands and slide the hands through the window and grab your elbows around your shin bone and lower that left leg down. You can just hold on there for a while, Gary. This is the kids that have been practicing. And you're going to take your left hand on the outside of your right heel, lift it up, and try and get it behind your head. Good. Brenda, take your left hand like this on your heel, flex your foot, lift the foot up, and then try and get it behind your head. You can actually manipulate that. And then that shoulder comes in front. There you go. It's much better. There you go. Good. David, I have to look at you on the other side. And then easy, relax everything down. Bring both knees into the chest. Drop your feet on the ground and bounce your hips down to the earth. Bounce that sacrum down on the earth. Give yourself the jungle drum, that strong pelvic bowl. Just release, circulate, activate. And then hug the knees into the chest. Drop the feet on the ground with the knees bent. Take your left foot over your right foot. Is that what we just did? No. Left foot over your right thigh. Inhale the arms long up and overhead. Again, kind of scooging around, noticing where your skin gets pinched, kind of releasing and finding that full range of motion in your body. On the exhale, belly flattens. Eyes follow the fingertips as they thread the needle, the left hand through the triangle, right hand on the outside of the thigh, tuck it into your chest, and then relax the head and your shoulders down. Push through the heels so that you have some protection for your outer knee. And each side will be a little different. So rock yourself side to side and notice where that The muscles and the tendons and the ligaments and everything tries to get all confused. Keeps the hip socket, that thigh bone tucked into that hip socket. And then straighten up that right leg. Make sure the shoulders are down and the back of your skull is down. Oh, just stretch and breathe. Create space through your abdomen. Then take both hands easy. Slide both arms through the triangle. Use your elbows to grab your shin. And then lower your right leg down. And take that right hand and push the left heel up to the sky and try and get it around the back of your head. Try and get the shoulder in there. Breathing. Oh, now he's gone wild. If your doctor saw you, he'd be mad at me. Breathing. And then easy, release that heel and that foot. Bend the knees, put the hips on bounce the hips on the ground. You want to equalize the surge. Equalize the surge. Boom, 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 boom. And then hug both knees into the chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Let's just finish off with a great heaven to earth flow with our bodies. So you drop your feet, you take your hands and make little fists. You drop your hands right by your body, lift the buns up, slip the arms underneath your body and your fists underneath your buns. Kind of roll the biceps and shoulders in there so you cradle the spine, knees to the chest, legs to the sky. So what's touching the earth is the back of your skull, your arms, elbows, and your breathing. Open the soles of your feet. Let's change the blood flow. Let's feed the complexion, feed the digestion, release the valves in the heart, release the valves in the main arteries of your legs. Open up that internal waterfall to the heavens. Breathe in and breathe out. Just relax. If you start to tremble, that's fine. That's again the nervous system. Releasing any stagnation that clogs up your nerves. Push the feet towards the sky. You can feel that energy coming right in through the internal flow of your legs, right into your belly. Feed your brain. Big breath. One more big breath. And then easy, bend the knees in, drop the feet on the ground, lift your buns up, take your little squished hands out and shake them, make little fists. Palms go down by your side, or you can slip the hands underneath your buns again. As you slide your legs out, we just lift up into fish pose. Chest comes to the sky, crown of the head onto the earth. Spread and open your viscera. Find yourself again anchored through your crown to the earth. Legs are engaged, chest exposed and yearning for conscious contact. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest a little higher. Good job. And easy. Roll on out. Tuck your knees into your chest. Spread the legs up to the sky. Wrap the hands behind the skull. Lift the shoulders off. Look at your toes. Breathe in and out for 30 seconds. The more strengthening you feel like you want to do, the more angle you cantilever the legs off your body. But breathe in, breathe out. Last 10. Breathe strong now. Now squeeze everything And then exhale, open your legs wide, open your arms wide, and softly collapse and land onto the earth. Give yourself every opportunity to relax, to release. Spread your legs, soften your face, relax your eyes. Take a nice deep sigh and snuggle into the earth. Breathe easy. Try not to squirm so that the body really changes with itself as you settle into the earth. Large muscles drop from the bones. Lips are plump. Face is smooth. Brow is unfurrowed. You softly float into that cosmic realm. The natural aspect of the body is to rebalance itself. So you don't have to do anything but relax, rejuvenate, release, restore, surrender. Find yourself comfy in the arms of the mother. Always knowing that the ether body is shiny, honey-like sweet, soothing the nerves. That honey-like nectar of the gods, the Amrit, surrounds you, soothes you. You find yourself and your body so grateful for the stimulation, the cleansing, the reaching, the nurturing. That paradox is always with us, that stillness in the outside and that fantastic pulse of our heart, that flushing and circulation of the body, the organs continuously active. So we find that interesting part of the river, that easy part of the river where we flow, where we release, where we relax, soothing, smoothing. So as you meander and frolic in that wondrous place of Shavasana, floating on your cloud, floating on your magic carpet, bringing yourself back into your body through the breath in your belly, and the breath draw you back into your vessel. Just watch yourself re-inhabit your vessel. Breathe in, and then let your breath get a little larger and move into your fingers and your toes. And you can move your fingers and your toes. You can slide your thumbs across your fingertips. Reconnect the nervous system. Re-inhabit. And then easy, inhale a little more. And on your exhale, let your hands come to your heart. So you gather in all that sweetness, all that sweetness of spring, that sweetness of the garden. And then easy, you're just going to lace your fingers or twine your fingers, and you're going to roll your arms so the palms face away from the crown of your head. And then you're going to step your straight legs together and point your toes and push your heels and wiggle in your waist and flutter your eyelashes and move your lips and just happy Earth Day. Exhale, tuck your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And then you can roll off to either side you wish. We're working towards a full moon. Whatever feels right to you today. And then press yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Sit easy. Always acknowledging your earth-boundedness, the seatedness and the rootedness, and then stretch the arms from the wing bones out through the fingertips. Reach large, up and overhead. Press the palms together. Make yourself like an arrow, and then on the exhale, the baby finger and thumbs glue together, and the other fingers open up like the petals of the lotus blossom, so that chalice slides down your heart line, receiving that same waterfall of the gods, that same honey-like nectar. Thumbs nestle at the breastplate. Exhale, fingertips together, bow softly towards your heart. And we find ourselves in that ancient and sacred greeting, and again and again and again for centuries. We bow, we honor, we greet, we welcome that incandescent, sparkling great spirit within ourselves and others, and we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of. Thank you so much for being part of this urban yoga in the pandemic. I love the gathering. I appreciate you all so much. Namaste. Namaste. Carrie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.